And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Schu from Schu. Now, in this game, on the cover here, you can see people being dropped out of a cup onto a village. And that's what this game is. This game is based on, there's a theme or something, who knows, it doesn't matter at all. But this game is based on pouring pawns out of a cup and trying to pour the right number in one swift motion. I'm not kidding. Here's the game. The goal of this game is to get the most money. Everyone's going to start with 400 worth of money. You're going to place a 40, I'm going to say dollars here for the rest of the game, in the middle of the table. Then you're going to put into this cup, you're going to put 15 of these markers. Now these markers have different colors. That doesn't mean anything. It's just there so you can quickly count them if you want to. Now, on a player's turn, and players, by the way, are going to have a whole bunch of markers of their color. On a player's turn, they're going to take the cup, and in one fluid motion, they're going to pour the cup into this bowl here. So like this. You can't do it and then a little bit more. It has to be one motion. So here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 came out. 7 is a bad number. I wish I hadn't gotten a 7. In fact, there are 4 bad numbers. A 1, 3, and a 15 mean that you have to take 40 of your own dollars and put them in the middle of the table. A 7 here is going to cause you to lose a good on the board. You have to remove one of your goods from a building. Let's explain the building. So if you roll 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, or 12, you'll place your good in that building. If someone else places a good there, it will move it up. You can even place your own good there if you want to. But if you roll that number again, you can sell your good for whatever amount. So this would be 240. You can see this one goes from 100 to 300, 60 to 180, 80 to 240, 120 to 360, 80 to 240, 80 to 240, and 60 to 180. So you can get a lot of money by selling your goods. When you sell your goods, you'll place them over here. They're out of the game at that point. So a 7 is bad because it makes you take one of those goods out. Now 14 is great. If you go 14, you get all the money that's in the middle. And then you add another 40 here. So a lot of times there's going to be money in the middle, especially from 1s, 3s, and 15s. If you go to 10, you put your marker here, and the first person who goes there gets $10 from every other player. The next person gets 20. This person gets 30 from every other player. The green player now gets 40 from every player. The blue, 50, and so on and so forth. Over here, it's a little different. You put a marker here, and you have to pay everybody 10. However, the next time you get a 13, you move that marker over to the storage area, and everyone has to pay you 30. That's pretty much it. Oh, the 2, I guess. The 2, you can put a marker on any storage thing of your choice. So you can see it can be kind of tricky. Let's say I want to roll a 2. That's going to be a little hard. Let's try to roll 2. Nope, I got a 1. Come on. There, I got a 4. Well, 4 is not so bad. Let's get a 2. Ah, there we go, a 2. But as you can see, it can be hard to control. Let's try for a 14. That's all but 1. All but 2. I got a 13, which is not horrible, but you can see how this game is kind of tricky in that regard. Let's try 14 again. Well, that wasn't even close. That was like an 11. All right, so when does the game end? The game ends when 2 people are out of markers to place. You can still roll because you still might get stuff, but you can't place markers anymore. Or when this storage area is completely filled with markers. At that point, everyone counts their money, and whoever has the most money is the winner. All right, let's start with the elephant in the room. This paper money. Are you kidding me? This money, small paper money. This is horrible money. Blug. The markers themselves are fine, although the board's a little smaller than I want it to be. This is pretty neat. These are starting to be sold on the internet anyway. For they're like dice, you can roll dice into these things and they don't bounce around. They're like their own little dice cups. But for this, it works well. And I, like I said, I really like that these pawns, they are different colors, so it is easier to count them. So most of the components are good, except for the paper money. Now, if I was a betting person, I would say that this game came because someone had pawns in a cup and they tried to pour some out and they're like, hey, see if you can pour out 4. All right. And it just happened. Someone had some pieces and they tried out and they're like, we could make a game around this. And lo and behold, they did. So there's a game based on this, and it's the whole game. It's like a gambling game, really. You're just putting money in the middle, grabbing the money in the middle, buying and selling pieces and stuff, and you're just trying to pour out the right number. That's it. Now here's the thing. It's really fun. I was really surprised. Well, not really surprised. When I first read the idea, I guess, I said, that sounds kind of fun. It just sounds like one of those dumb things, like, how close to the edge can I throw this penny? Or how many sticks can I bounce? It's something like that, right? How many of these can I pour out? But then they put a game behind it where you're putting goods on and then move that good up and then sell the good, or try to roll 14, which is just one shy of rolling all of them to get all the money in the middle, or try to, rolled an 8. Now do 8 again. And okay, so paper money aside, I would replace the paper money with coins or something, or tokens, but it is just entertaining. At the end of the game, you see who won. Probably somebody won by a lot or a little, doesn't really matter. It was the experience of the game. I don't know that I would say that everyone needs to have this game in their collection. And it's probably either the box too big or the game too small. It seems like it doesn't, it's a one-note game. But it's a one-note game that I found hilariously fun. And when we played it, we're like, yeah, let's try that again. And things like that are fun. There's a reason people do those stupid things. Well, let's see how far I can throw this coin. There's a reason people do that, because it's just entertaining. Can I outdo the people next to me? And here you can. Here I can beat Barbara because she rolled a 13, and now I'm going to try to roll a number that's going to make her pay me money. It's just entertaining. So I know this is not for everybody. Some of you are like looking at this horrified, like this doesn't work for me. You're right. And there were some people I explained the game to who were like, what else you got with you today? But I just found it fun. It works for kids. It works for adults. It's essentially kind of a party-style game. I don't know that it's coming to America at all. There are English rules in it if you get a hold of it. So it might be worth checking out. If you're looking for something silly and entertaining, Schu. Dice Tower Judgment, hilariously approved!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.